Shabbat shalom, everyone. So this morning I had one sermon written, and I was really excited to say it, but then I was sparked by another to talk about this with all of you. For my Shabbat message this week, I talked about everybody leaving and going off on their own places, but reminding ourselves that the people who we have in our hearts, the people we have in our lives are special. That this place that we have is special. Now what if this place or these people, it's somehow fractured a bit? This week's Parsha talks about a lot of complaining and a lot of punishment, a lot of healing. I was recently reminded of on my last day of rabbinical school, as I sat next to the dean of our school, Rabbi Brad Artson, and I noticed that there's a sign on the top of the left wing of this sanctuary. Now, I've been in this sanctuary many times throughout rabbinical school, but this left wing I've never seen before. Why? Because this left wing, the partition wall is usually closed, and it's usually meant for the Beit Din, for conversions, for other events that happen in our community. So I noticed that it says on the top, this is the name Avi. I didn't realize at the time what that meant, but I asked Rabbi Artson, well, why does it say Avi's room on the top? He said, this fine young man, he had passed away long ago, and his parents had donated this wing specifically to his memory. And I said, his parents' name? And he said, yes, that's the Avi I'm talking about. And Avi, of blessed memory, was one of my best friends growing up. And during that time, it was very hard for a lot of us in our community, specifically his family, seeing how much they're hurting and mourning and trying to be there, be supportive as a community, because we know that we've been there too. And sometimes it's not just the loss, sometimes we do stumble and fall ourselves, but knowing that the community is there to pick us up, there to support us, to make us whole again. And in this parsha, it talks about this tzara'at, this disease. I don't want to call it leprosy because it's not really leprosy, but it's a skin disease. And a time when siblings were fighting. One sibling talked badly about another and was punished with this tzara'at. And so Miriam was supposed to leave the community and wait there for 7 days alone. I could not even imagine what was going through her mind, being secluded like that. Many of us have a thought because we've just come out of a pandemic where we were all secluded by ourselves. But we all, like Miriam, had the understanding that our community was there waiting for us, to support us. And on this Shabbat, let's be reminded that no matter if we are far, we are near, if we stumble and fall, if we are hurting internally or externally, that our community, those in our lives who we truly love and cherish and are there to support us, will make us whole again. Shabbat shalom.